By a Krogan? Oh, I don't know.
Oh yeah, by Krogan. That sounds
Either.
good.
And just say that you got adopted as a Krogan, and then you didn't like it, so you left, or something. I don't know. I don't know. Just go with race on the streets or something.
Well,
Oh, but I don't want to lie.
a lot of Azeris are raised by their father's family also.
You're right. Maybe I could even take this chance to ask Koalan about the Asari culture. Yeah, I think that's okay.
And we're also gonna need to cover you up.
Oh
Okay.
yeah.
Because Kovalan, I don't think his full heart can handle you.
But yeah, out of character, which I just remembered that there's like pretty good chance that GMIC's Asari body is pretty much not wearing anything. So
I'm assuming before you left, you gave it some clothes.
Yeah.
I'm assuming.
You're assuming.
You're
You
living
better
in-
assume.
You're living at Meridi's house. I'm pretty sure they have Asari clothes at Meridi's
True,
house
true.
somewhere.
Well, it depends.
And it's probably pretty fabulous.
So Dia's actually liking what she's wearing, so gives a nod of approval. So are we? Is that? Well, you don't have to tell him anything. I mean, it's none of his business what your pet history is.
How long do you think we're gonna be able to keep this secret from him?
Well, for as long as possible, unless Kovalan is smart. But I don't think that's true.
You don't think Koalan's smart?
I think he has moments.
Fair enough. Alright. I'm in. But if he finds out and, he starts, trying to destroy you, I got your back.
No. If he just starts doing that, we'll just say, well, we told you already.
What?
Yeah, I mean, this is, as you said, your secret identity that you decided to reveal to him.
I'll just let you guys take the lead in that.
It should be fine.
Where's Nathan, by the way? Did you lose him again?
He'll find his way back to the ship. He knows where we parked it.
So who is he hanging out with now?
Oh, girl, that sounds like a little bit of jealousy.
No, I'm just, he's the kind of person who keeps talking about how he's not a player, but I'm sure he's hanging out with somebody at somebody's apartment, right?
Or coming back from somebody's apartment and making a call to someone else.
True.
That's
Did he just
very
sneak
meta.
off? Do you guys seriously just don't know where he is?
Well, he did meet a friend from high school.
Oh, of course. Nathan Callahan randomly met someone he knew on Thessia. Of course he did.
This is my not impressed face.
Did you want Otto or Nathan? Or do you want them both? We can do both. I recommend both.
So he's like, between the two of them? Otto seems more my jam, honestly.
Yes! Pretend you didn't see that. So... Yeah, we'll see you guys in a few minutes.
Okay. Nathan, so back to Nathan. I'm gonna say like 15 minutes passes by, and you will see that Jack is actually calling you back.
He's kind of surprised about that for half a second, and he answers it as he's driving. He answers it, "Hey, Jack."
Dang, Callahan, what is it with you leaving those god-awfully long messages? I looked at my phone and my messages is completely full. I had to delete several just to listen to yours.
You know me, I like the sound of my own voice, Jack.
I know you do, and it's ridiculously annoying. And a big pain in the arse. She didn't say arse.
Yeah. Ah, well. I mean, it could be worse.
Jack's gonna say a lot of things that... I'm gonna say a lot of things that Jack didn't actually say.
We can uncensor nug them for you in our brains.
Yes, uncensored nug them.
Yeah, Jack, I know.
You're over at Thessia visiting David.
Well, I wasn't here visiting David, not per se. I just kind of ran into him. Yes, I know, coincidences.
Oh, I'm sure he was very happy to see you.
Yeah, he was. I was very happy to see him too. He's moved in. He's comfortable. Got a job.
Really? Wow. I'm happy for him. I'm really glad that he was able to find one so fast.
Yeah, it's with the guy who makes the Omni Blue. I don't really remember much about his company. I'm not, you know me. I'm not overly tech.
Wait, he got a job with Salotech?
That's the one. Yeah, he got a job with Salotech.
Whoa. Honestly, I just wanted him to, get a job at one of those fast food places, but Salotech? Really?
I mean, to be honest with you, fast food seems like a waste of David's talent. Plus, I don't think he could handle all of the people. So, at least there he gets to do what he likes.
True. Well, I'm gonna have to call him up and congratulate him myself then.
Good. I'm sure he'll like to hear from you.
Not as much as I'm sure he loved to hear from you. I have to admit, he talked about you a lot when you were gone. The guy missed you.
Yeah.
But you would never call him.
I know. And I regret that.
That's just like you, Callahan.
I regret that, Jack. There's very few things in my life that if I could go back and change, I'd change them. Not calling you Jack, not calling you David or Kelly are definitely up there.
Honestly, I don't really care how often you call me. In fact,
I mean, to be honest with you, I'm pretty sure you hate having to, manage all of your messages. So me calling you, it's just an inconvenience.
do you know how many students have gone through Grissom Academy that I've taught? Do you know how much I would hate for all you guys calling me every single day just because?
You're not wrong there, I guess.
But to be fair, the message you left was sweet, I'll admit. So.
Oh, Jack, are you getting soft on me?
No. Just this one tiny moment, I'll say thanks for the message. And then we'll move on.
Well, hey, thanks. It's how best do I put this, Jack? I don't know if I'm gonna come back from this, and I think you know what that's like the most of everyone I know, considering the whole, history.
Yes. Well, you know me. I tend to just leave what's in the past.
Well, hopefully someday I'll learn to do that too.
Well, thanks for calling, Callahan. You know me though. I don't play favorites. I try to treat you students as equally as possible, with a few minor exceptions. And no, you're not one of those exceptions.
I know, Jack. That doesn't mean though you won't find TM88 on the way. So just enjoy it.
Out of character, what's TM88 again?
It's the whiskey.
Oh, okay.
It's that whiskey Shepherd likes, which I'm assuming Jack likes too.
I see. I'm sure. And she says, Callahan, since you're not a student of mine, I can accept whatever bribes you want to give me.
Who said it's a bribe?
She will snort a little bit and says, what are you trying to say, Callahan?
I'm trying to say thank you.
Thank you's okay.
Not for me. Enjoy the whiskey, Jack.
Oh, and Callahan, just to warn you, when I said that I had a few exceptions of students being my favorite, David is one of those exceptions.
I know.
You know how very overprotective I am with him. So now that you've been talking to him again and hanging out, you better not hurt him again, because if you do, I will personally hunt you down.
Well, Jack, if I don't come back, you won't have to. Then again, if you go hunting for me, you might actually bring me back and then kill me. So, I guess either way, whatever works.
Whatever works. I'll be checking up on him, so you best behave yourself is all I'm saying.
Me behave myself. Jack, you know me better than that.
She says, I know, but as your former teacher, I'm obligated to say things like that. And stuff. She didn't say stuff.
Well, you managed to turn me into a semi-decent human being, so congratulations, Jack. You did your job.
Well, I suppose then that I'm just going to reward myself with a few shots of whiskey then.
You've earned it. Anyway, as much as I'd love to sit here and talk with you all day, I'm sure you've got stuff to do. I have stuff to do. But hey, if you're ever around a Citadel or whatever, let me know.
I might let you know.
That's all I ask.
Don't call me again, Callahan, at least for the next 6 months.
4.
5.
Deal.
Oh, after only the second offer. I'm wearing you down, Callahan.
I've had a long day, Jack. I've had a long 2-3 months. There's a time to know when to stand your ground and a time to know when to just give in. And I think with you, Jack, standing my ground might end up getting me killed. So I've learned my lesson there.
Good, because if not, that'll be the last lesson you'll learn.
Never change, Jack.
I never do.
Anyway, I'll let you go. See you later.
And she'll hang up. Where are you going, or what are you doing next?
So, knowing that Nathan knows that he might not come back. So what he's going to do is, the Thessian Biotoball Court, it's on the roof of one of the skyscrapers that they have. He is going to essentially rent out that court for an hour and a half, and he is going to stream that workout and answer questions from fans and stuff like that for the hour and a half while he's there. So, if any of you follow his stream, you'll get a notification that Nathan Callahan has just gone live. So, and you can feel free to ask questions if you want.
Sure. We'll say that Solaric is watching. That's fine. And, any question, or?
Well, it's probably, filtered in some sense. There's probably an admin or a moderator or something like that, filtering the questions that are just, too raunchy or, because there's kids probably watching too, I'd say. So, but Nathan is probably just I'm just going to answer any question that's asked today. So.
All right. So Solaric is going to ask a question. Turiartist5, we'll say, is his handle name. Turiartist5 will ask, hey Nathan, this is Solaric. Solaric, exclamation point. Hope you're doing, looks like you're having fun over in Thessia. If you have time to answer this question, I just wanted to ask, I'm trying to think what kind of question. Vito, help me out. What kind of question do you think Solaric would ask during the stream?
Oh man, I don't know. Probably something to do with his workout routine.
Yeah, Nathan.
Okay.
Nathan's got the court set up, and he's got one of those automatic ball dispensers, so that way when he shoots it and it goes to the hoop, it'll come back to him that kind of way. And he's just running about, shooting, dunking. He's just showing. He's not showing off. He's actually showing off the workout. So he's he's wearing the uniform and. He's doing all that kind of stuff, so he has to. He's in full uniform now. So.
He will ask in general. Do you have any suggestions for species, alien, Milky Way race species that, because of their biology, have a much harder time gaining muscle mass?
So. As you guys all know, also, hey, Solaric, it's nice to see you again. Vito's doing good. When it comes to stuff like that, I often found out that finding the correct balance of protein and carbohydrates in your diet is often the most difficult thing, because if you go too heavy on one, you'll put on fat, and if you go too heavy on the other one, your body will start burning protein instead of burning the fat. So it's very difficult, but what I often find is the best is my personal trainer has often told me you take your body mass index and using that kind of as a level, and where your fat percentage is and where your lean weight is, you got to figure out how to increase one while also either maintaining or lowering the other. For a perfect example, when I was young, I had a really low fat percentage because I was malnourished, but my lean weight was about the same. So I put on fat so that way I could burn off the fat and put on muscle mass at the same time without basically burning myself out and causing myself exhaustion. But when it comes to putting on muscle for biology that has that struggles to put it on, like a Turian or something like that, or a Quarian even, I've known Quarians who struggle to put on muscle mass. What I suggest is contacting a professional first. Always get a professional opinion on this, a doctor or a personal trainer or anyone of that nature, and ask them about your specific body type, your specific height, weight, all of your circumstances. Most of the time, though, it's just down to straight up work ethic, because no matter how difficult it can be to put it on, a lot of the time, not overworking yourself, not underworking yourself, but working yourself in a state of constant gains, seeing the small things that improve, that can also help a lot. So Celeric, to answer your question, professional help, make sure your diet's set up properly, and work ethic. If you can get into the gym 3 days a week or 2 days a week to start and then slowly build it up, you don't really need to be in the gym any longer than an hour a day unless you're professional like myself, who is an athlete for a living. So you'll find that a lot of the time you'll see a lot of gains to start and then they'll taper off. But once you get to that tapering off point, it's all, you can go back to your professional trainer and they will give you something else to help. So a lot of it comes down to how much effort you want to put in. It's essentially how I'm going to put that answer down. Thanks for the question, Celeric.
Okay. We're gonna throw in one more question. I mean, there's a lot of other questions, but like we'll say randomly. This question from Sarah Malapa 3. Sarah Malapa 3 asks, "Hey Nathan, do you have any siblings? Thank you for answering my question."
Well, Sarah, nice to meet you. Hope you're doing. Hope your day is going well. To answer your question, I don't know. As far as I'm aware, I don't have any family. No one's ever reached out to me, and no one's ever said anything like that to me. So I'm assuming I don't. Thanks for the question.
Meanwhile, back on the ship, I'm gonna say that Vito and Indy arrive along with Stan and Pip. What do you guys do when you're at the ship?
Yeah, Vito's going to kind of hover around Indy, making sure that nothing happens for the first 15 minutes.
Okay.
Just making sure that things are okay.
Sure.
Should we call everyone to the dining room or something to talk them out on the plan we have to prepare ourselves for? The plan that we have to make to travel to the Bolus world.
Probably so, but I would say we should wait for Nathan first.
Well, Nathan knows the plan. I think that we should at least tell the people that weren't on the lab.
Yeah.
Because we don't have that much time. We should. How much time do we have out of character? Like
You have more. It's the next night, so not tonight,
Yeah,
but tomorrow night
okay.
at 8:40. It's a little bit after 8. I forgot the exact time, but sometime after 8 o'clock local time.
8:34, I think, is exactly what you said. I could be wrong.
All
I
right,
think it was
8:34, and the ion storm lasts for like 43 minutes or something like that.
Yeah, and also we have to discuss with Dia what are we going to do about visiting his brother, because we were going to go to the labs. Also, I think that Koalan was also expecting us to go there.
Yeah. Considering that, I think we will have no choice but to wait for
do you
after
do you think? Oh.
we get back.
Do you think that they called Koalan? I mean, the Shastikos?
We could ask.
Yeah, let's go.
I'm not entirely sure about that myself, but maybe they
I
did.
hope. I know that he really tries, so it would be a waste for them to not call him back. It's like, yeah, it would be bad also because it means that they were also using them, using him.
Mm.
Should
So
we go?
then we will.
Yeah.
You guys will make your way down the hall towards the common area, and you will see that Koalan is currently on the floor, hovering above the floor, meditating.
Ooh, should I try doing that?
I don't know. Can you?
I don't know. Does everyone is everyone able to do that? Like people with bodies?
People with biotics, if they're strong enough, can, yes, control them to
Ooh,
float.
I'm going to try. Shh, don't make any sound. And Gimmick will go next to Goran and try to meditate.
All right, sure. Roll a wisdom.
Oh,
Just roll a wisdom check. Just roll it. I want to see what you get.
Okay. I hope I don't get a 20.
19.
19.
All right. So the problem is, it's a great check.
Yeah.
But because of that check, you realize that you don't have biotic abilities. The body does not give you those biotic abilities. So no matter how hard you try, you won't be able to lift yourself up yet with biotics because you don't have any. However, it might be possible to tweak your body mechanically so that you can rocket power yourself.
Ooh.
Like you can hover mechanically, but that will probably be obvious that it's not biotics that's
Yeah.
lifting you up.
But still, Gimmick will still be like really trying and making an effort to float.
Right. You can see that she's straining, and it's
Yeah.
just unfortunately. But you'll realize immediately, oh, okay, this isn't gonna work because of your wisdom check.
That's what I'll react to Indy.
Yeah, Koalin is still in his trance, but he's gonna say, I sense people are back. Do you need me for something? He doesn't seem to notice
Okay.
you at the moment. It could be that his eyes are shut. You can't tell though. But traditionally when people are meditating, their eyes are normally shut.
We simply wanted to, well, greet you?
Very well. I was just wrapping up my meditations anyway. And with that, he will slowly hover back to the ground, and then he will stand up and look around the room. Stan will wave, and Pip will also wave.
Vito's looking pretty impressed by that that show of biotics because he himself is not, and it's
Yeah,
interesting to him. So
he definitely seems to have a very good control. Is Dia still in his room with Zadriri, or are they not?
You guys hear Dia yelling, "Work, girl, work!" And I'd like to imagine that Jerry's like doing sexy in the mirror, showing a little bit of leg, showing off chest.
Yeah. Dia, go ahead and roll a perception.
Okay.
I want to know if you can tell that people are back on the ship or not.
Probably not. Oh, okay, not that bad.
I'm gonna say that you can hear some people coming onto the ship. You can presume it's the rest of your friends, but
Dia's like, oh, they're back, so Jerry, they're back.
great! I can show them the beautiful dress I have.
Now sway them hips, girl, sway them.
All right, I'll go first. And So Zajeri will also come into the common area, and she will, she's gonna do her catwalk down, and she's wearing this absolutely beautiful flowery dress similar to the image that I showed you, and she definitely looks dazzling in it. Like, again, your typical ugly duckling into a beautiful swan story. How do I look?
Vito's definitely looking dazzled.
She looks around the room and says, "Where's Nathan? He should be seeing this so he can be jealous." Oh, nuts. Well, this was wasted. I mean, no offense, she says, looking at the group.
Dia walks in next, and she's like wearing this this almost like gothic Lolita outfit. If I can post, it's not working. But she's wearing this really frilly gothic Lolita outfit with these beautiful white and black stockings. And so she walks out after Zajari strutting her stuff, and she's like, "Don't worry, girl. When he comes in and he sees you like this, it's gonna. Well, we already know what's gonna happen."
Oh, what is going to happen?
Dia just gives Gimmick the luck.
Oh,
Oh.
do you know when it's going to happen? It's Gimmick says to Koalan.
I have no idea. Who are you?
Oh, greetings. I'm Indy.
Oh,
Uh,
Indy. Nice to meet you, Indy. My name is Koalan. Koalan Antir.
oh, nice to meet you.
Will you shake his hand?
Yeah.
Wow. What brings you here? Are you helping us with the mission, I'm assuming?
Yeah, they're helping with the mission. I was sent out by and looks to be for help.
Shayas decided to bring us more help.
Yeah.
I would like for both of you to roll a deception. Now,
Oh, no.
Oh no.
because Koalan is in such an amazing mood right now, thanks to Dia, you will get a advantage on this roll. So you can roll twice and take the higher of the two rolls. And remember also, Gimmick, that you have +2 in all of your d20 rolls today.
Oh, yeah.
The entire session you get +2. So
Yeah, food.
Let's hope.
Let's see.
Oh, yeah, I'm definitely taking that 18.
yeah, well, advantage you automatically take the higher of the two. So we'll say that you both will manage to convince. Normally Koalan's great about being able to tell if someone's lying to him, but because of thanks to Dia and the advantages, you guys are fine.
It's like he's naked.
Yes. Had Dia not made him that outfit, then you guys would be toast right now. So, good job. I'm gonna give Mikhail two Paragon points for that.
Yay.
Oh, these are like my first Paragon points.
And we'll give both Gimmick and Vito 2 Renegade points for deceiving.
Oh.
Okay. Also, we'll give Nathan. I think we'll give Nathan 2 Paragon points for A,
All right.
helping out David at this apartment, and B, leaving that really nice message for Jack. So.
Oh, thank you.
Another one for sending the helpful tips about how to train the ship.
Oh, okay, sure. Yeah, sure. Okay.
Nathan's helping people get their flex on.
Nah.
Thanks to Nathan, Vito's going to come back home to a very buffed up husband. So
Ooh.
Shredded Solaric.
Shredded Solaric, yes.
You just got more stamina.
Oh boy.
Yes. So, where's Nathan and GMIC then?
Nathan met a friend of his. He will be coming back shortly, I imagine. And Gimmick,
Oh, Gimmick is in the other room. Let me go fetch him. And
Oh.
leaves and goes around the
This is
corner.
good.
Gimmick.
No, no, why did you do that?
Great.
No.
We're gonna stash the body.
And leave the body and just go around the corner.
Okay, so where on the map?
Hey!
Where on the map is the body being left? I just want to see.
Oh, yeah. Let me see.
Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Where are we? Oh, in the main.
In the yeah, you should.
Let's say it goes to Pip room.
Yeah, sure. And you're just gonna have it, maybe put it in the bed. Okay. So you're just gonna put the body in the bed so it's sleeping. There you go.
Yeah.
And then Gimmick comes out. That's fine. We'll need like. All right. So Gimmick comes back. Oh, there you are, Gimmick.
Greetings. I sense that you feel comfortable. Is that the thing?
Yes, Dio was so kind to make me a new suit, well, interior suit, and I feel like $1,000,000.
Wow, that's great.
1,000,000 credits.
Did you have to pay that that amount?
Oh, no. She decided to do it just to, I guess, just as a kind gesture, I assume.
Oh. Are you sure that she isn't going to ask you something later?
Well, if she does, the code dictates that I am obligated to give her some favor of equal value
Oh,
that I
that's
deem
nice.
to be appropriate.
Are you sure?
Sure,
Are you sure?
if you made such a...
Okay, so that means you owe me a...
Yes, I owe you a favor. And
Oh, okay, I know exactly what you're gonna do for it.
again, as long as the favor does not contradict the code, having the favor of a Justicar owed is a very good, useful boon indeed.
Oh, you don't have to worry.
Wow,
Quallen, you should start running.
a Justicar favor. That's actually really good, Tia.
Yeah, well, it wasn't really much. I just did him something I'm surprised his species didn't do earlier. Basically, I just gave him basically just gave him an undersuit. Is what I would call it.
And it's so comfortable. Yes. So, are we just waiting for Nathan, I guess, to be briefed on what happened next? Do we have a plan?
Yes, we have. But do you want to hear it now, or?
We can wait till everybody's here.
Okay.
Unless you think we should know it now.
Well,
I mean, I just want to point out that. That if Solaric follows Nathan's stream, I'm assuming Vito would too. So
Yeah, but
he'd probably know.
Right, but I don't know if Vito's actively watching it right now.
But he
Yeah,
got like a
probably-
notification email thing that we get when you go live. So
Yeah, he got the notification.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So-
I don't know if Vito's looking at it right now, watching while
Yeah, he's
everybody's just like, yeah, whatever, guys. I'm just watching.
Yeah, I can just imagine like just just watching, chatting with Solaric over the chat. No,
You hang
he's
out
not
with the
really-
man in person. Why the heck do you need to watch his stream? You hang out with him.
I just want to see more of Nathan sweating. I think.
You already took
that's probably
videos of
true.
it.
I mean, you're not wrong, Herc. You're not wrong.
Vito was going to look real quick at his email, see if his mother answered about the,
Yes.
certain knowledge.
The mother will say, Vito, so good to hear from you so soon. I pulled a few strings and I contacted the individual again and asked if they would be willing to release the anonymity and reveal themselves. Unfortunately, I'm afraid that they still would prefer very much to remain anonymous. My apologies. I know this is not what you wish to hear, but that is the wishes of the person who donated their DNA, and I hope that you can respect them for that. Sincerely, your mother.
Yeah, this probably puts a damper on Vito's good mood for the day. He's not entirely sure what to think of that just yet. So.
Okay. If anyone who's there in the room wishes, you can roll an insight. You may roll an insight right now. Gimmick, you're going to notice that Vito's mood drastically changed to sadness, would you say?
Oh.
Sadness, I would say. Yeah.
Yeah.
You definitely, and you feel that, I'm going to say with a 22, you have some guesses as to why, and I'm going to say that you have a feeling it's definitely because of something that he just read on his Omnitool. Something just made him feel very, very sad all of a sudden.
Gimmick will leave the room and go to Pip's room, get his body,
Okay,
come back,
sure.
and hire me.
So Indy comes back and will just randomly give you a hug.
Yeah.
Dia is thoroughly unimpressed by this switching going on with Indy. Like, Dia's face is just like blankly staring at Gimmick and it's just like judging.
I love this. Zajuri will whisper to Dia, I love this so much. It's so entertaining.
But yeah, Vito's kind of looking surprised for a second, like he was looking at the email and not at what was going on. But thank you.
It's okay. Anyone else wants to join the group hug?
Stan holds up his hands. And he goes over to
baby.
he goes straight over to Indy to give Indy a hug. Does Indy hug Stan back?
Buddy.
Yeah, it's a group hug.
All right. Well, he went to you specifically to hug you.
Oh, well, obviously.
Yes. So.
Can I do an insight check on Stan?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
See why he's paying so much attention
Yes.
to Gimmick now?
Go ahead. I'll let you have advantage on. Oh yeah, you don't have advantage.
Oh!
So Stan, oh my gosh, has such a huge crush on Indy. Huge crush. And yeah, so he's totally into it, totally into this body that Gimmick has right now.
Dia says to Indy, honey, Indy girl, I suggest you watch yourself around that one. He has many eyes, and they appear to be all on you.
And when he says he has many eyes, Stan just kind of gives the Japanese anime kawaii sparkling eyes. Like the little sparkly eye. All of these multiple sparkling kawaii eyes.
Oh my god.
Stan's pretty much an anime character.
Someone needs to draw Stan with just big, four googly anime eyes.
And Stan, don't take advantage of the hug. Back off. Personal space boy.
Stan says.
I don't care. It's only manners. Besides, you're a prepubescent boy, okay? Sit your ass down.
Stan will walk towards Dia, and he'll like give Dia the like the glare, the challenge, the glare challenge.
She's glaring back. She's
Are you
not.
doing
She's
you're
not
gonna do
stopping.
are you guys gonna do a staring contest?
Oh yeah.
All right. Since Stan has he has more eyes, so that actually might be harder for him to do a staring contest. All right.
Mhm.
Oh,
So
yeah.
roll a
Constitution?
Yeah, I'll say Constitution. Roll a Constitution save.
Okay. To help with this, can Dia say, "Oh my God, Indy's clothes fell off."
Yes, which will definitely give Stan a disadvantage.
Pause for thought.
It doesn't. It won't. It doesn't matter.
Oh wow. Well, he can roll a 1. He can roll a 1. So
All right, we'll see. Well, he gets a disadvantage, so
yeah.
Oh
he'll still
damn.
beats you.
Oh,
He still beats you.
Oh.
Sorry. The 6 is still higher than a 3.
Stan is determined.
Stan just. Oh,
I just. I just want to
no
smack you
idea
so
what's
hard.
going on.
Stan goes over and shows you a sketch of something, and he basically in the sketch he has like a little drawn picture of his face and then a drawn picture of Dia's face, and he has 2 points for Stan, 0 points for Dia.
Oh snap!
Dia looks at Stan and he's like, "I hope you enjoy that suit I made you."
Stan's like took his cape, he like does this, and then he turns to the hallway, and then he walks away. He walks out of the hallway.
Oh, that little shit.
The entire time, like Zajeri is just laughing, and
Nathan is so looking forward to hearing about it. Oh, actually, I'm looking forward to Nathan hearing about this later.
That little shit. He's keeping track.
oh, but he's so cute, Dia. He's harmless.
Are you kidding me? That bitch stole my seat.
Vito's looking towards Sajari. It seems he has convinced you, and he kind of nods towards.
Did I say cute? Fine. He's been very, very entertaining lately.
But ladies, watch yourselves because apparently our pubescent collector has just hit puberty.
What do you mean?
Oh god.
Well, I will, if you excuse me, I will go over to the rec area and continue meditating until Nathan returns. So,
Oh, can I go with you?
I suppose, but I won't be very good conversation while I'm meditating.
Okay, but can I ask you a couple of questions at least?
Sure, you can ask whatever
Yeah.
you'd like. And what do you ask him? Do you ask him anything?
Oh, yeah, no, I mean, maybe a couple of things about the saris and such, but
Yeah,
It's just
he'll say, "Oh, you're asking me about Asari? Why?"
well, you seem like someone that knows about it because you seem to really care about it.
Oh well, of course I know a lot of Asari from the Justicars, but I don't know why I would necessarily know any more about them than you would.
Well, there is something I'm curious about. Why do you like Justicars and Asari so much?
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily think that I like Asari any more than any other race, any other Citadel space race. It's just I was more I guess, attracted to the Justicars as an organization. The fact that they happen to be Asari is really not much of a factor into it. I'm not an Asari, and I'm a Justicar, after all.
Well, and I'm sure that after seeing you, you seem to be someone that has a lot of ability and that does the job the best way it can. So I'm sure that they must be like really happy with you.
Oh, well, I would like to believe so. Yes, I'd like to think that I'm very good at what I do. So, yes.
But if for some reason someone of the Justica group would like be against you for some reason, do you think that someone would hate you or something from there?
Be against me. I don't know what I would have done for any of them to be against me. Uh, I've had many people over the years not like me, but there's no reason for me to believe anyone in the Justicar Conclave would have anything against me personally.
Oh, that's nice. Well, I will let you to meditate then. If it doesn't bother you, I will just stand next to you.
Uh, oh, all right. If you want to, I'm not going to stop you. I just don't know how interesting it's going to be since I'm just going to be sitting here for the next hour.
Oh, it's okay. I guess it's nice time to rest too.
Suit yourself. Just try not to make any major noises or disturb me.
Okay, I will try to.
And he will sit down cross-legged on the floor right next to the pool table, and he will start to meditate and hover above the ground. Nathan, is there anything else that you are doing that needs to be role played before you go back to the ship?
I'm going to be entirely honest. There is probably only 2 things that actually need to be role played. The rest can just be hand waved. So one of them is Nathan's going to try and call Binary Helix and talk to Alan.
Oh.
And the other one is he's going to. The other one, well, actually, no, I'll give you guys a choice here between these two. One is he wants to head to a recording studio and get some stuff recorded, or he wants to go to a cafe and get stuff set up to bring to Arun. So, like, he wants to bring, Arun has been out of circulation for, like, TV shows and Netflix and all that kind of stuff for the last few months. So he wants to get like a hard drive or like a black box and bring it to Arun with all the stuff on it to give people entertainment because as they were told, they are getting stir crazy, so giving them something to watch to catch up on for a while might help alleviate that issue. So which one of those do you think would be more important is what I'm going to ask.
Fleet and flotilla. Oh god.
I mean, she probably already brought Fleet and Flotilla with her, to be fair.
Mm-hmm.
So, he's going to try and bring TV shows. He's also going to bring along a special, reveal that he wants to set up as well. But yeah, so he's got. Let's just go with the calling Binary Helix thing. He's going to call like Binary Helix's office.
Sure.
On Ilium.
All right. A female voice will answer the phone. Binary Helix, how may I help you?
Hello there. My name is Nathan, and I was looking to talk with Alan Wintry. I believe he's one of your lead engineers.
Certainly. Let me try to transfer you, sir. They'll put you on hold, and then eventually the call will pick up again. Alan Wintry.
Hello, Alan. It's Nathan Callahan.
I'm sorry, Mr. Callahan. Have we spoken before?
Yes. A few years ago, I pulled your brother out of a building that was about to explode.
Nathan? Oh my
That's
goodness,
me.
Nathan Callahan, is that? Oh my goodness, I'm sorry, I didn't make the connection.
Hey, it's understandable, Who thinks that some ratty, street kid will grow up to be a volleyball star? Not exactly me either. So I didn't think that happened.
I was
Yeah.
really surprised when I found out that you were that same guy that I'm seeing up all on the sports channels.
Yeah. Anyway, I just wanted to call to mention you got a phone call a little bit ago from somebody who said you could trust them. Apologies for that. Somebody on our team is a little bit enthusiastic, shall we say. You don't need to worry about that. That's just something that, happened. Don't worry about it. Nothing to worry about there.
Roll a diplomacy, please. Just don't botch. You're
Oh,
fine.
Ooh.
ooh.
Um. I. Sorry, Nathan. I have to admit that what you're saying just took me by surprise. So you're
I'm
with.
working. Me and a few other people are working with Logan when it comes to solving some issues, and Stan is doing well. By the way, he seems to be enjoying himself.
Stan.
Stan,
Wait,
yeah,
before you answer anything
Stan.
else, is this a secure line, Nathan?
It's as secure as it needs to be. Don't worry, it's nothing. Yeah, our friend's doing well. Um, but I'm not calling to about that. Don't worry. I'm actually calling you to let you know that we're about to get into some sketchy territory, shall we say. We're going to do something to try and help some people, but we might not be coming back. So, what I actually wanted to call you about outside of everything else was sometime in the morning or in the afternoon, if you have a few minutes, call Logan, let him know everything's okay, and I know you two got along well back then. I don't know what's happened or anything. I'm not going to pretend to know. I don't have siblings, so I I just wanted to let you know that even if Logan doesn't seem to be the most approachable person, or he has an attitude, but he's still got he's always meant well, I guess, is the way I'm going with this.
I know.
You know,
I know he's always meant well. It's just every time I try to reach out to him, he's just very closed.
Yeah.
I'd like to believe that I kind of wear my feelings on my sleeve, but I don't know.
You and I are similar in that sense.
It's just very difficult whenever we're talking, is all I'm saying. I don't know if.
Well, if we make it back, how about you come to the Citadel and we can all get drunk together and you two can have a conversation?
Why not? You guys.
I mean, we
So
can't.
you guys aren't.
You gotta give that big brain of yours a rest every now and again. Alan.
So are you guys not coming here?
It doesn't look like it. No, we won't. We don't have time to make it to Ilium and back again before our window closes.
No,
So
I mean instead of going to meeting you guys at the Citadel.
I'll call you when we get back. Could you send here's my number. Send along your details, and I'll call you if we get after have a chat with Logan as well, because I imagine he'll want to know.
Fair enough.
Anyway, nice talking to you, Alan. I'm glad you glad you picked up, and happy to see that you're doing well.
Nice talking to you too, Nathan. Thanks for the call.
Anytime. Have a good day, and he will hang up.
Good. Okay, and then you're going to pick up stuff?
So Nathan is going to then contact the Wolves and get the backup plan set up for an ownership, because he is the owner of the team, and if he vanishes, things get finicky. So he's going to set up stuff for that. He's going to head to a recording studio, get some stuff recorded. After that, then he's going to find a nice, quiet, like 24-hour cafe because I imagine it's getting sort of late.
Yeah.
Set up some stuff to bring to Arun, so he's going to contact techie some texts about getting a really big really big storage space and putting all the stuff in it, and then getting it to the ship and then bringing it to Arun. He's going to get a special trailer that hasn't been seen on the public yet that he's involved in for a movie. That's my tease right there. He's going to get that sent along as well, and he's also going to get a few posters and advertising stuff and all that for that sort of thing as well. So he's going to get all that set up.
Okay.
And then after that, he's going to come back to the ship.
I wanted to ask about the thing that I said last post, last vlog, about GMIC wanting to give something to Pip. Like, he wanted to give one of those glasses that have colorful glasses.
Yes. You'll contact him. We're gonna assume it's during his business hours, so he'll pick up the phone and he'll say, "This is Jules Yin."
Oh, greetings. I'm GMIC.
Oh, GMIC. What a surprise. Were you sent by Pip, I'm assuming, to order something?
Not really, but I wanted to order something for Pip.
Isn't that what I just said?
Yeah. So I wanted to know how expensive it would be to get Pip a pair of glasses with colorful lenses.
It depends on what type of lens.
Well, I read a little bit about her race, and I know that they like colorful things. So I guess it would be nice if she and that she feels uncomfortable in places that doesn't have a lot of color. So I guess it would be nice if, I don't know, if maybe you could make a pair of glasses that make things better for her.
I definitely can make something along those lines, sure. Do you have an idea of the type of gem that you would like me to use? That's going to determine the price.
Well, she seems to be quite fiery and energetic, and I think that there is I don't know, like a volcanic gem or one of those ruby or something like that.
Oh yes, the stereotypical ruby tinted glasses. That actually was the very first type of lens that I made.
Oh, really?
Oh yes, it's a classic.
Are they expensive?
Ruby tinted glasses can be.
Well,
So
I have a lot of money, and I don't really think I will use it for anything else, so I could use all of it if it needs to.
So out of character, I am looking up prices online. So I'm seeing designer glasses priced anywhere between $200 to $670 something dollars. And then just by looking up a ruby ring, because these are actual gems, now he cuts them in a certain way. So that's also has to take in consideration the labor and technique of cutting the gems. Ruby rings, again, range from $900 to $5,000. So they're not cheap. However, considering how the ones that he uses for the glasses themselves normally are not the $5,000 worth of, not worth of 5,000 ruby. So I'm going to say that for ruby tinted glasses, we'll probably, depending on the quality and the design of the frame, there's a lot of options, but depending on, it would run you somewhere around the ballpark of 1,500 credits. 1,500 ballpark.
Oh, I have this much. Let me copy.
Yeah, but you can probably cut you a deal. So he'll say, go ahead.
Oh, I can't pay that price, but maybe I could do something for you to get a better deal.
Oh, well, I was thinking, since Pip and I know each other, I'm willing to give you the standard employee discount of 15% off,
Oh,
which is still a little bit
That-
too. I think that's still not enough.
yeah. Well,
So
Hark, you said 1,500, not 15,000, right?
no, he said
1,500.
50,000.
You have 11,000 credits. You can pay that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, because well, hold on, sorry, it's 1,000. Sorry, I made a miscalculation. 1,000 to 5,000. Oh, that's right. So lower end would be 1,000. Yeah, 1,500 credits.
Oh, okay.
And if he gives you the discount, that's like 225 less than 225 less of 1,500. So
1,225 credits.
1,225 credits. Now that's for the lowest end. I would say that would be the lowest end of the ruby glasses. So very, very simple frame, very low quality ruby, but it does the job. So it's up to you and how much nicer you want to get. He'll probably ask you what your budget is. What is your budget? Because the lower end is going to cost you the amount that Mikey just quoted you.
So yeah, GMIC it will show shows the amount of money he has. Like it will tell the number I showed you.
Okay.
Like I'm willing to use all the money I have.
Well, my glasses, even if you went with the highest end ruby tinted glasses, those would be 5,500, and then 15% off of 5,500 is 5,500 times 0.85 is 4,675. So if you really want to get her something high end, you will be spending 4,675 credits.
Oh, yeah, I think that's within my budget. So, if you want to make them, when can I get them to give them to her?
I should be able to have them ready to be shipped within the next 3 business days. Do you want me to ship them to you somewhere, or do you want to just pick them up here the next time you're at the Citadel?
Yeah, I think that would be the best because I don't know when we are going to come back with all these thing we are doing. You know.
Well, as whenever you guys are back in the Citadel, they should be ready to pick up.
Yeah. Thank you.
Of course. Anything else?